An operating system is the backbone of any computing device. It manages hardware, runs applications, and coordinates resources to keep things running smoothly. Whether it is a smartphone, a laptop like the one I'm using here, or industrial machine, there is always an operating system pulling the strings behind the scenes. It controls memory, processing power, storage, and user interaction, acting as the bridge between the user and the machine itself. In this tutorial, I will walk you through what an operating system is, the key function it performs, and why it is a critical part of the computer architecture. Hey everyone, my name is Dennis from Main Entrance Technologies, and I'm glad you are here. Welcome to the operating systems presentation coming up.
Okay friends, as we had said earlier, I'm going to take you through operating systems. So powering modern computing. What is an operating system? That's where we are going to begin. So an operating system is a software that manages hardware and software resources. It acts as an interface between a user and the machine. Examples of the operating systems include Windows, like the ones we are using mostly on the laptops and computers in the office today, then Linux, Mac operating systems, and Android. So to the right here, we have an image showing how Windows looks like. That's an image of Windows. Then we have Mac OS, then iOS for devices like smartphones, then Android for Android devices like mobile phones, then we have Linux and the others. Now we want to look at the main functions of an operating system. So what are some of the main functions of an operating system that you know? So that one you can write down in your notebooks, but now let's see the one we have here. So number one is process management. So an operating system manages processes on the devices like computers. So the processes include scheduling of tasks, and also it manages how a device can multitask. Then number two, we have memory management. So an operating system does the job of allocating memory to different applications on a computer, and also it helps in protecting that memory. Then number three, we have file system management, whereby the operating system manages the storage of the computer. So it organizes the storage and assigns different applications different sizes of the storage. Then we have device management. So an operating system helps in controlling input/output devices on a computer and on a smartphone or any other device that uses an operating system. Then we have security and access control. So the operating system helps in protecting system integrity on the devices. So let's move on, guys. I hope you are enjoying the presentation. So next we have types of operating systems. There are many types of operating systems used currently in the world, and the ones I have are listed here. So number one, we have single user operating systems. These are kinds of operating systems which are used by a single person or one person at a time. For example, Windows 10, Windows 11, Windows 7, and also Mac operating systems. They are used by one person at a time. Then next on my list is the multi-user operating system. So multi-user operating system, it allows multiple users simultaneously, e.g. Unix, Linux, servers. So the servers mostly are used by multiple users. So they use an operating system that supports that. Then next on my list is real-time operating systems. So real-time operating systems, these are operating systems that respond instantly to events when given to them, e.g. medical and control systems. Then next is embedded operating system. These are operating systems built into devices, e.g. smart TVs, appliances and etc. Then there is also distributed operating systems. These are operating systems that works in distributed environments. It manages multiple connected systems as one unit, e.g. network or cloud operating system. Okay guys, let's continue with our presentation on popular operating systems and their strengths. So we want to look at the most commonly used operating systems today and their strengths. So we will start by Windows. So Windows is user friendly. I know most of people currently are using Windows, and most of them now are using Windows 11 and Windows 10. So Windows is user friendly. It's not hard to use. It can also be used by beginners easily. So it's widely supported across multiple platforms. Then we want to move on to Linux operating system. So Linux is an open source operating system. It is secure and highly customizable. So it is mostly used by programmers and developers. So they use it because of its high security. Then next we have Mac operating system. So this system is stable, optimized for Apple hardware, great for creative people. So it is used for on Mac devices such as Apple laptops, Apple computers and etc. Then we have Android operating system. So this is the kind of operating system used on mobile devices such as smartphones. So it is mobile centric, flexible and has large app ecosystems. So next we want to look at trends in operating system development. So below are the trends commonly. For instance, we are having this AI world. This 2025 AI has gone a step further, and many laptops and computers now support AI instructions and devices. So they have apps like Microsoft Copilot that they are put in the system so that they help users do their work easily and as optimal as possible. Then there is hybrid and cross-platform experiences. That is also a trend in OS development. And finally guys, we want to look at the thoughts on operating systems. So the operating system defines user experience. Then it also has strong foundation for innovation. So without operating systems, innovation could be so difficult because you have an idea but you don't have where you will work with it, or you don't have where you will start. But for when there are operating systems, you can easily start by writing the ideas on the system. Then understanding OS principles is just like having better technology decisions. So if you understand OS principles, you will have better technology decisions. So friends, this was all about the operating system, and I think you are now well conversant with the operating system. So I encourage you to do more research on your own, and also go on the web and use AI tools to also know more about operating systems. So guys, I shall be seeing you on the next video. Have a nice time. Peace.